Welcome to Community Health Heroes Show, where we spotlight local organizations that provide much needed health and wellness information and resources, so everyone in our community can strive to live healthier, happier, and longer lives. I'm Dr. Penny Walker, Senior Medical Director for United Healthcare of the Southeast region. Thank you for joining us. Our guests today on Community Health Heroes include Dr. Ralph Corsetti, Director of Ochsner's Tansy Breast Center, who will talk about awareness and treatment of breast cancer. Award-winning medical journalist and frequent contributor to the Dr. Oz Show, Dr. Corey Hebert, who will introduce us to a new online health website called Black Health TV, which addresses health issues specific to African Americans. And Wes McWhorter, who joins us today following a 2-week bike ride to raise money for the Pavlov Foundation, a nonprofit organization that helps raise funds to help fight childhood cancers. So don't go away, we'll be right back. One in 8 women in the U.S. will develop breast cancer in her lifetime. Here to tell us more is Dr. Ralph Corsetti, Director of Ochsner's Tansy Breast Center. Thank you for joining us today, Dr. Corsetti. Can you tell me a little bit about prevention and treatment of breast cancer?
Early detection has come a long way, and stressing the importance of getting your mammography performed every year allows women to get their cancers detected earlier. Because of its awareness and because it has a dedicated month, the NFL devotes a whole month to breast cancer awareness. We're very thankful for that. Myself as a breast cancer surgeon, we get the most dollars in NIH and government funding for research, so we come up with newer treatments. And some of the newer treatments that are coming on the last couple of years, we've been able to perform less surgery.
According to the U.S. Office of Minority Health, African Americans have the highest mortality rate of any racial and ethnic group in several major disease categories, from stroke, infant mortality, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, HIV, and AIDS. Joining us to talk about a groundbreaking online video and social media websites focused on the health issues of African American consumers and physicians is Dr. Corey Hebert. Thank you for joining us today, Dr. Hebert.
Thank you for having me.
There is a wonderful story behind this website. Can you go into how did you create blackhealthtv.com?
Yes, I was at a really nice restaurant in New York City, and this very nice, well-educated PhD from MIT burned himself when he was at the table with me. And we had several people around, and he said, like, I need to get some butter to put on this burn. I got to get some butter so I can, make sure that it doesn't get infected. And I said, that's the worst thing you could ever put on a burn. And he said, no, it's not. That's the best thing you could ever put on a burn. Now, this educated African-American man said that. So I was like, let me show you what is the best way. So we did a poll of 1,000 African-Americans, cross-cultural, socioeconomic status, the whole thing. And over 80% of African-Americans thought that you put butter on a burn. That made me furious because that's the only thing you shouldn't put on the burn, almost. So the issue is, what could I have done? What could I do at that point to make it so that people can know about things? We know that what the information that's out there now is failing. If this very smart man didn't know, obviously some of the people that aren't so smart wouldn't know. So we started the 2-year-long odyssey of starting blackhealthtv.com, because the issue is, if you know things, you can change things. But if you don't have the information, you just won't be able to do anything. So what we thought was, African Americans search the internet for health more than they search for anything else, more than entertainment, more than sports, more than anything. Because African Americans historically don't have insurance. African Americans historically don't go to the doctor for primary care and tend to self-treat. So if you're searching on the internet for all this stuff, there's no relevant content, meaning you can go to WebMD if you want to, but first of all, you have to read long passages that most people don't understand anyway. Even people that are doctors sometimes don't even understand this stuff. And all the pictures are of non-people of color. So you don't feel really like it's relevant. You don't feel welcome. So what I decided to do was, I'm going to just take away all the text. We're going to make video for every possible health issue in America and the world.
On average, 1 to 2 children develop cancer each year for every 10,000 children in the United States. While there has been improvement in survival rates in recent years due to significant advances in treatment, resulting in a cure or long-term remission for a substantial portion of children with cancer, there remains many who die from the disease. Joining us today is Mr. Wes McWhorter, a local bicycle enthusiast who annually pledges funds to the Pavlov Foundation's Ride Across America, which donates funds to research programs that help fight childhood cancers. Welcome to the show, Wes. Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate you guys having me back again.
Tell me about how did the Pavlov Foundation get started and how did you get involved?
So the Pavlov Foundation was started by Jeff Castellaz and Joanne Thrailkill after their son Pablo passed away from Wilms tumor at the age of 6. They wanted to try and take an experience that was, clearly very challenging and devastating for their family and turn it into something that, would hopefully provide support and hope for families that are dealing with the disease.
Thank you once again for joining us. We hope that the information we provided today will help you and your family live healthier and happier lives. I'm Dr. Penny Walker, and I'll see you next time on Community Health Heroes.